Hi, welcome back to my channel. We are now on the second part of our book review for the book in How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. So in today's video, I'll be sharing the second part of the book, which talks about the ways to make people like you. There are 6 ways, according to this book, there are 6 ways for people to like you. And if you follow these 6 ways, more or less, it's not gonna be always 100% people will like you, but around maybe 90%. But in general, this will really help you. Okay, so there are 6 ways to make people like you. Number 1 is to become genuinely interested in other people. So if you want people to like you have to be interested in people, right? So you cannot make people like you if you're not interested on other people. If you're just focused and if you just care about yourself, nobody will like you, except yourself, of course. So you have to like others too for them to like you. You have to be genuinely interested in other people. Be genuinely interested in their likes, in their hobbies, in their activities, in their life, but not in the sense na you make chismes, okay? So that's number 1. You have to be interested on people for people to be interested in you, okay? Principle number 2 is you have to smile. They say that smile is the best makeup. It's the best, no matter what you wear, you put on the makeup, kahit gaano pa yan kamahal, or kahit gaano pa kaganda mga sinusuot mo, the best asset mo pa rin is your smile. So, smile, smile, and smile. And then people will like it. Di ba we like people na smiley face or nagsasmile agad sa atin kahit hindi naman natin kilala, ganon. So, when you deal with people, pagtingin mo sa mga tao, you smile kahit hindi mo kilala. Okay? That's the second principle. It's really, really very helpful. Number 3 is to remember that a person's name is to that person the sweetest and most important sound in any language. Okay, so for most people, Janice is like any other name, but for me, because it's my name, it is the sweetest and most important sound in any language. So you treat the same thing to other people. You treat other people's name as important as your name because it is important for them. So whatever your name is, so that being said, so you have to call somebody by their name. Okay, so that's it for principle number 3. And then principle number 4, be a good listener. And by being good listener, meaning you encourage the other person to talk more about himself rather than yourself. Kasi ayaw natin sa mga tao na puro sarili lang nila ang pinag-uusapan nila, na parang ang buhay lang nila ang pinaka-importante sa buong mundo. Diba? People won't like you if you keep talking about yourself. People will like you if you know how to listen. By listening, you have to be genuinely interested in the person, in what the other person is saying. You can ask questions. Wag lang yung, as in, zero talaga yung wala kang comment. Okay? That's principle number 4. Be a good listener. Principle number 5 is talk in terms of the person's interest. So, when you want people to like you, when you talk to people, you talk about their interests, you ask questions, let them talk about themselves, what they like to do, etc., etc. Because whether you like it or not, people are like that, okay? And you have to be honest, we like to talk about ourselves rather than listen to other people's lives, diba? We want to talk about ourselves. So, you have to treat people that way. And then, of course, the 6th principle is make the other person feel important and do it sincerely. As always, you have to be sincere in dealing with people. Yes, people, sa principle number 6 na to, you have to make people really feel important kasi it's a human needs. Human need natin yun to feel important, to feel appreciated, that our mga pinaggagawa, pinagsasabi natin ay may value and nire-respect ng ibang tao. So, it's a need that people needs to be met. This is a need that we has to be met. Okay. Just like the need for food, shelter, etc. Appreciation, the feeling of importance. It's the same thing. For me, and for the 6 ways to make people like you, yung pinaka, if there's one thing that you have to remember lang siguro, number one, become genuinely interested in other people. If you're genuinely interested in other people, I think you will smile often to other people. And I think you will remember the person's name. Hindi kay next time you meet, sino nga siya? Or you write a letter to whom it may concern, di ba? And then if you're genuinely interested to other people, you'll be a good listener. You talk in terms of the other person's interest, and you will make the other person feel important. I think that's the takeaway for the second part of this book, which is the 6 ways on how to make people like you. You have to like other people. You have to be genuinely interested in other people. And by genuinely interested, meaning being a good listener, giving them the opportunity to talk about themselves, respect their points of views, opinions, etc. Smile, remember their names, remember the things that makes them tick or makes them feel important. Hindi yung pagkichismisan mo yung buhay ng tao. That's not being genuinely interested in other people, pagiging chismosa, etc. Okay? That's not good. So that's one thing that we should avoid. Okay? So again, the takeaway is be genuinely interested in other people, and surely people will like you and be genuinely interested in you in return. So that's the second part of our book review for the book How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. So hopefully you've learned something today. This is really very short, but very important. Now the reason again why I'm doing a series of reviews for this book by section is because the information provided here is really valuable, no matter what your life circumstances at the moment. Okay, so hopefully you learned something, and stay tuned for our part 3 of this book review. Thank you so much for watching.